Okay.
All right. Well, so happy Labor Day to everyone. Nice to see all those familiar names pop up as I was scrolling there on the screen. And today's chair yoga. Please listen to your body, skip any stretch that you would like to skip, and enjoy your practice today. Have fun. And we're going to start with an erect spine, and we scooch our tailbone forward in the chair and have your feet hip distance apart. And then lift your sternum, drop your shoulders down your back. Try to have a long neck by extending your ears away from your shoulders. And then stretch the crown of the head, the top of the head up. And then let's take either hand, right or left, it doesn't matter, but we're gonna have our index finger and our middle finger long. And then we're gonna bring that to the jugular notch, which is that little indentation at the your collarbone, in the center of your collarbone. And then go ahead and close the outer eyes and breathe just naturally. And feel the contraction, and then feel the relaxation. Your fingers are just very lightly pressing on this jugular notch at the center of your collarbone. And it's to help us to be conscious of our in-breath and our out-breath. It helps us to breathe deeper and feel that connection between the body and the mind. That phenomena, when they connect, you become more attuned to how your body feels. You're more in tune to the subtle movements in the body. And just setting an intention right now to be present for this hour together. That's the greatest gift that you can give yourself. When you commit to being present, you weave together the experiences from the time that you wake up in the morning to the time that you close your eyes at night. A beautiful tapestry that you weave together of connection, of being mindful, of being awake, aware, alive. And now bringing your hand back down to your thigh. Let's go ahead and turn the palms up and keeping the eyes closed just for a moment. Swallow if you need to. And just feel the energy from your toes all the way to the crown of your head. And then back down. Just being aware of your incoming breath and your outgoing breath. And the next time that you inhale, let's bring our hands to our hearts with your thumbs gently touching your sternum and we bow. And then slowly letting the head come up. And then bringing the hands back down to the thighs. Let's go ahead and toe heel our feet out wide. So we'll just start with some stretches here for our adductor muscles, and then make sure that your ankles are below your knees. And then go ahead and lengthen up through your spine, and we'll take the arms out to the side, and then let's make a fist with our palms and just start with some small little baby circles here. Still try to find length in your spine though. Grow tall. And then reverse. See if you're comfortable closing your eyes and just being aware of your shoulders. Keep squeezing your palms. Reverse again. You can start to make your circles a little bit bigger maybe. And then one more reverse. And just making the perfect size circle for your body. Let's go ahead and release those fingers, stretch them out really long, and let's just tilt to the right, and we'll just look a little bit towards our left hand. Okay, now breathe deeply and just feel your body. That's your only job right now, is to tune in to the messages that you might be receiving. Inhale up, and then exhale, let's just tilt to the left. Every time you inhale, I want you to try to find space in your spine. Try to extend your hands away from each other. Inhale, let's float up. And then exhale again to the right. And relax those shoulders down your back. Just breathe. That's your only job right now, is to breathe consciously. Your breath is the voice of your body. And if we're never quiet, we don't hear the messages. We're getting messages all the time. Let's inhale, come up, and then exhale, we go to the left. So we get our messages through our intuition, through the physical body. Inhale, come up, and then one more. We'll go to the right. You can move that left arm. It could be by your ear, it could be to the ceiling, or you could also have it on your hip if you have any stress in that shoulder. Always adjusting your yoga practice to suit your body today. Okay, with your breath, let's inhale, come up, and then exhale to the left. So let that left arm drop down to wherever you're comfortable with the stretch. You have to keep your breath dynamic. So keep breathing. Oxygenating the cells. And now we're going to just float up, and then we're just going to go to the right, and then we're just going to go a little faster. Just flop to one side, flop to the other side. The next time you come up to the ceiling, let's go ahead and lengthen up. We'll bring the palms together above the head, and then behind the head, we'll bring the hands. So the elbows bend and try to extend up through your side body here and press your palms together. And then consciously drop your shoulders down your back. Let's inhale, palms up. Now press your palms together and then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, drop those hands behind your head. And then get those elbows up a little higher, a little closer to your ears if you can. Whatever's comfortable. Inhale, palms up, press, and then exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do one more. Okay, inhale up. Okay, exhale, bring those hands behind the head. And see what happens if you put just a little bit of a smile on your face. That way your body knows that you're having fun, that you're present, you're separating your teeth to relax your jaw. You're breathing only through your nostrils. Don't be a mouth breather in yoga. Okay, inhale, palms up. Okay, now exhale, let's make a circle to the right. And then down, we can just graze the floor, and then we can inhale up to the left. And then again, to the right, we'll make a circle, sliding along the floor, and then up and around. So be conscious of your knees. Don't let them collapse. Kind of try to keep them wide so you're stretching your legs at the same time. Let's make one more circle to the right. So just as if you are painting a beautiful canvas, try to make your circle as big as you can. Then we'll reverse. We'll go the opposite direction. But let your breath move your body so that when you're inhaling, your arms come up, and when you're exhaling, you come down. So that's key here to the body-mind connection, is the breath. So it's the breath that actually unites the body and the mind. So without your breath, your pose is sleeping. Okay, we'll come up to the ceiling. We'll grab those elbows just for a moment. We'll drop our shoulders down our back. We'll inhale the arms up. We'll exhale, bring your arms out and behind you. We'll try to hold our elbows behind our back. You might have to tilt your, or actually just move your pelvis a little forward towards the front of your chair. Let's bring the arms down, shake them out. Inhale, up. We'll hold those elbows, drop them down. Drop your shoulders down your back. Inhale, come up. Okay, exhale, bring those arms back. We'll just try to hold on to those elbows. Breathe into your back body. Feel the expansion widthwise when you inhale. And when you exhale, feel the lengthening in your spine. So you're breathing into your forearms, pressing against your kidney area there. And just one more. Let's release those elbows. Inhale, float up. Exhale, hold on wherever you're comfortable. It could be forearms. It could be wrist. And then close your outer eyes just for a moment. Pick up all 10 toes. Fan the toes out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms behind you. And we just hold on for a moment. We try to just create a little more space in our spine. And let's go ahead and now release those arms, just shake them out for a moment. And let's bring the arms, we'll do one more little movement for our arms. We'll bring the arms into trident pose. So just draw your elbows back to where you don't feel any discomfort, but you feel the chest expansion. That's what we want, the chest expansion. So we're gonna inhale, the arms come up to the ceiling like we had before, and then we're gonna exhale trident, and then we're gonna move right into side angles. So the right forearm is on the thigh, and now your left arm is to the ceiling, or maybe behind your back, or you could also bring your left hand to your left hip. So your choice, but try to drop your shoulders down your back. Okay, so we're gonna inhale, come back to trident pose, and then exhale, side angle to the left. Your right arm could be to the ceiling, it could be by your ear, it could be behind your back. You could have your right hand on your hip. Let's pause for a moment and feel your pose. So this left side body, don't forget about the left side body. Try to still find length so you don't have all those little rolls there. So you try to just find extension there at the same time. So it's not just your right side body getting a stretch. Okay, we're gonna inhale, come back up to trident. Nice, exhale to the right. Good job there, Karen. We've got Karen, a few Karens. Wendy, we always have a few Wendy's here today. I see Terry's here today. How nice to see you. And I saw Pam. Now let's inhale trident and then exhale to the left. You can only breathe through your nostrils. Eyes smiling. Okay, let's inhale, come back up to trident, and then exhale, the hands come down. Your elbows, you try to keep them up. And inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Okay, so let's make a change. Inhale, palms come up. Okay, exhale, let's bring those elbows together. Let's interlace those fingers. And then go ahead and take the fingers in and then press out. And then come back in. So we'll bring the hands back in, and then we just have the elbows together. Let's just do 2 more of that. So bring your hands in towards your heart, and then out, palms to me, drop your shoulders down your back, and then come back in. And it's a little bit like prayer with our elbows. And then 1 more, hands come in, come out, and then come back in. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take the hands in front. So we'll just bring those arms in front. Now cross this right hand over your left hand. Interlace your fingers, and then bring those hands in towards your heart and under your chin, and then bring them out. And squeeze those palms, and then bring them in, and then out. Squeezing the palms, in and out. 1 more, in and out. Okay, we'll release the palms. Now we'll cross the left hand over the right. We'll interlace the fingers. We'll bring those palms in under the chin. We'll inhale, squeeze everything, and then exhale, bring them in. So inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, squeeze, exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and release those arms. And now we're going to go ahead and toe heel our feet to the right. So we're going to move our pelvis back in the chair. And then we're going to take our left foot so that our left foot could be flat. So you have more stability. So the left foot is somewhat in warrior one pose, where you have it angled about 45-degree angle. And then let's try to square our hips to that right knee. And then lift your heart, and then we'll extend the arms up to the ceiling. And then we're gonna exhale, the hands come down on either side of your right foot. And if you have your handy dandy blocks there, that would be helpful because I'm not getting all the way down to the floor. Now root into your left foot, the back foot. Make sure it's flat. Lift the arch of your left foot and then inhale, come up to warrior one. Feel that stretch in your pelvic area and then exhale down. You can move your hips back further if you're feeling that chair digging into your left quad. And then inhale, come up, and then exhale down. So we're gonna do one more. Inhale, warrior one. Okay, exhale, touch. Root into your back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Okay, exhale, let's take our left arm back behind us. Bring your right arm down to warrior two. So now you might have to go wider with your feet, and then you feel more open in your pelvic area and the hips. Looking right, let's go ahead and do our counter stretch. We're gonna lean back on the left leg. We're gonna look up at that right arm. Now breathe into every cell of your body, and then inhale, warrior two. Okay, let's squeeze all your muscles, squeeze all your muscles. And then exhale, side angle. Now the left arm is up. It could be by your ear. It could be behind your back so that you get more twist if you want it to. Don't let your left leg go limp. You want to keep that left leg active by lifting the kneecap on that left leg. So now let your left arm pull you up into warrior two, squeeze all your muscles, and then counter stretch. Okay, we're gonna do again, same thing. Inhale, warrior two, exhale, side angle. Okay, breathe into that heart center. Dynamic left leg, don't let it fall asleep. Ungrip your toes. Inhale, float up, and then exhale back. Okay, we're gonna do one more here. So inhale, warrior two, exhale, side angle. Left arm is to the ceiling or behind your back. Try to look more towards that left foot. Then we're gonna let our left arm pull us up, and then we're gonna do our counter stretch. And then we're gonna inhale to warrior two. Okay, so we're gonna do our pretend triangle pose here. So we're just gonna tilt and let that right hand come down inside the right foot, maybe to your block. And so that this is kind of our pretend triangle pose here in a seated position. So you're gonna feel a little deeper stretch than with our side angle. So let your left arm pull you up and then do your counter stretch. Lean back, look up at that right hand. Okay, inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle pose. We'll just let that right arm dangle. You could have your right hand on your block. You could have two blocks on top of each other, or your right palm could come all the way to the block. Try to press into your left foot and then inhale up and then exhale, counter stretch. Let's do one more. Inhale up and then exhale, triangle. You can have your arms just dangling. Be dynamic in your left leg. Breathe into every cell of your body. You're bringing consciousness into matter. Inhale, come up, and then exhale, counter stretch. Let's inhale, come up to warrior two. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Bring your left leg in a little. Turn your pelvis to me. Move your blocks to the other side. And let's walk our feet to the left. So we'll walk, 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 walk. We'll move our pelvis, our rear end back in the chair so that we can extend that right leg back. And then you move your pelvis a little bit forward in the chair, but don't fall off your chair. Make sure your right leg is angled, your right foot is angled, like your warrior pose. And then we square our shoulders to our left thigh, our left knee as much as we can. We inhale, the arms come up. And so feel that stretch now in warrior one. And then exhale, bring your hands down to either side of your left foot. So let's see if we can ground into our right foot so that the right leg is dynamic. And then inhale, come up for, that was warrior one. Yes, warrior one. And then exhale, bow. Okay, we're going to inhale, come up to warrior one again. And then exhale, bow. Now you can adjust that right foot. Maybe it needs to go a little bit to the right. That's okay. Let's do one more warrior one. Inhale, come up, square up to your left thigh, and then exhale, bow forward. So now breathe into your pelvis here, really stretching that pelvis. And then inhale, come up. And then exhale, your right arm comes back behind you, your left arm comes to your shoulder. Okay, let's be dynamic here. So maybe your feet need to go wider. Adjust if you need to. Draw your left knee a little bit to the left. And then extend that left arm out into triangle, or sorry, into side angle. So now we're in side angle. So your left forearm is on the thigh. Right arm is to the ceiling or right hand on the right hip. We're going to inhale, come up, and then exhale, counter stretch. Lean back. Look a little towards your left arm if you're comfortable. And then inhale, warrior two. Squeeze all your muscles, and then exhale, side angle. So we don't want to just skip by warrior two. We want to feel the pose. We want to listen to that voice of your body. So we're going to inhale warrior two. Let's just engage muscular energy. Then do your counter stretch. Lean back, look up at that left arm. Okay, inhale warrior two. Draw your left knee left. And then side angle. Looking towards your right hand. You could bring your right hand behind your back, and you could just make it more of a twist, get a little more torque there. Inhale, your right arm pulls you up, and then exhale back. With your breath, inhale warrior two. Let's do one more side angle. Left forearm on the thigh, right arm to the ceiling, or right arm by the ear, or right hand behind your back, holding on to your left thigh. Don't drop the head down. A lot of people just let that head flop. So you want to, we want to use our muscles of our neck. The right arm comes up, and then we pull up, and then we do our counter stretch. We inhale, arms to your shoulders for warrior two. Let's engage muscular energy. So wake up this right leg, wake it up. Extend your left arm a little bit, and then we'll bring our left hand inside the left thigh, and we can change the position of our block. I just moved my block to level 2. It could be on level 3, or you could have 2 blocks, one on top of the other. So try to draw your left shoulder towards me. Try to relax your right shoulder down your back. And then inhale, come up. And then exhale, counter stretch. Inhale, warrior 2. Let's pause. And then exhale, triangle pose. Trikonasana. It's our pretend Trikonasana because it's hard to straighten that front leg here. Now let your right arm pull you up. Inhale up, and then exhale, counter stretch. Inhale, arms to your shoulders. Exhale, extend, and then down into our triangle pose. Breathe into your stretch. Root into your right foot, come on up, and then do your counter stretch. Inhale, bring your arms to your shoulders. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Let's go ahead and bring your right leg in, and then bring your left leg in, and let's go ahead and walk those feet to the center. Go ahead and pick up your right knee, and then pick up your left. Just kind of oil the hip joint there. And then we'll bring both the feet down so that they're hip distance apart. We'll scooch the pelvis a little bit forward so we're not leaning back on our chair. Let's bring our hands to the hips, and then lift your heart. Inhale, let's look up to the ceiling. And then exhale, let's round your back. Slide your hands to your knees. Now pull your belly in, pull your chin in. Inhale, slide the hands back up to the hips. Let's look up to the ceiling. And then exhale, round and pull in. Use your abdominals here. Inhale, fill the abdomen with breath. Look up. Exhale, round and pull in. This is our cat-cow pose, seated, that we do on all fours. Now just let your breath guide your body. This is great for our lumbar spine. One more. And then whenever you've completed your last one, we'll bring our hands back up towards the top of our thighs. We'll lengthen up through our spine. We'll drop our shoulders down our back. We'll extend both arms out and up to the ceiling. Let's do a twist together. Let's drop those shoulders down our back, and then we're going to exhale, twist to the right. Let your hands come to the chair. If your right hand can hold on to a part of the chair, you could pull. You can just pull with your right hand a little bit to get a little bit deeper stretch. And then you inhale, the arms come up to the ceiling, and then you can exhale, the hands go to the left, and then you try to look over your left shoulder there a bit. And then with your breath, inhale, the arms float up, and then exhale to the right. Close your outer eyes for a moment. Try to find extension in your spine. Breathe in between each vertebrae. Inhale, the arms come up, and then exhale to the left. One more. Inhale, we'll come up, and then exhale to the right. Keep your knees forward to me. Lengthen your spine. Twist as much as you're comfortable with twisting to the right. I breathe in. I breathe out. I breathe in the new. I breathe out the old. Inhale, we'll float those arms up. And the last one, we'll twist to the left, keeping the knees forward, dropping the shoulders down our back, trying to look over that left shoulder. Eyes are smiling, teeth are separated. Swallowing if you need to. And then we'll inhale the arms up. And then we'll exhale, just take those arms out to the side and down. Let's go ahead and hold on to the bottom of the chair. And then we'll take the legs a little bit forward and we'll cross the right leg over the left. And then we'll hold the chair, we'll lift the legs up a little bit. Now I want you to try to pull your legs apart from each other. So just try as hard as you can to pull the legs apart, but you have the ankles crossed so they won't pull apart. So we'll just use all your leg muscles. Try to pull, 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 and drop. And then switch the cross of your ankles. We'll lift up the legs, and then we'll try to pull those legs away from each other. Engaging muscular energy. And release. Let's do it again. Switch the cross of your ankles, lift up, and pull those legs away from each other. And then down, and then switch the cross of the ankles. We'll take them up and we'll pull, drawing the legs away from each other and drop. And then uncross the legs, tap those feet a little bit. Lift to the tiptoes. Draw the toes back so that you stretch the metatarsal. You control how much stretch the top of your feet get there. Let's bring the heels forward and lift those toes. Closing the outer eyes just for a moment, softening the muscles of your face. The toes are up off the floor, drawing in towards your shin. A few conscious, full breaths. And let's bring the toes back down. We'll just lift to the tiptoes here. We'll bring the toes back. So you might take the legs out to the side of your chair to have your toes back. See if that feels better for you. And you can control the stretch that you're getting. Very gentle or a little more dynamic. And then we'll bring the heels to the floor and we'll lift those toes. And then just lengthen up through your spine. Wave your toes a little bit. See how that feels in the shins. And one more time, we'll lift to the tiptoes. We'll bring the tops of the feet to the mat, and we'll roll, try to roll the weight a little bit from the big toe to the baby toe. We'll bring the heels to the floor. We'll lift those toes up. We'll close the outer eyes for a moment. Wiggle your toes. And then we'll bring our feet back down flat. Let's bring both the arms up to the collarbone, like we start our class. So we're going to inhale, the right arm comes out to the right, and then it goes behind you. And then you come back with your right arm, and then your left arm comes out and behind you, and then back. So you just do what you can depending on how high the back is on your chair. So you can just move with the rhythm of your breath. Trying to keep the arms up by the shoulders. And when you come back to the center, let's go ahead and drop the arms down, and then inhale, we'll take the arms up. And now with an open mouth, we're going to exhale, ha! And then we're going to inhale all the way up, and then exhale, open mouth, ha! Inhale, up, and then exhale, ha! Couple more on your own. Be sure to bring in the new when you inhale, and then release the past on the exhale. One more. And then when you come back up to the ceiling, we'll go ahead and slowly let those arms come out to the side. We'll shake them out a little bit, and then bring the hands again to the thighs. Let's just massage the palms of the hands. Really pressing with your left thumb to really get the blood and the oxygen moving. And then extending and rubbing each finger, giving each finger a little bit of a massage. And then we'll go ahead and rub that left palm. And then each finger pressing, moving that blood to the tip of the finger. Stretching each finger. Make sure you don't skip the thumb on that left hand. Give the thumb attention. And then rubbing both the hands together. Getting some heat in the palm of those hands. Let's go ahead and extend the arms out, palms up to me. And then exhale, palms down. And then inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. And then we'll swirl the hands. And then reverse. And then we'll interlace the fingers. We'll press out and then up to the ceiling. And now exhale, bring the hands behind the head. Let's draw those elbows back for chest expansion. Close your outer eyes just for a moment. Feel your breath moving from your toes all the way to the crown of the head. And then from the crown of the head all the way back down to the toes, drawing those elbows back just to where you're comfortable. Inhale, palms come up. Okay, now exhale, this one, bring the hands to the right. Over towards your right shoulder, so your head is leaning back on your left forearm. Inhale, palms up, and then exhale, let's go to the left. And then your head is leaning back on your right forearm. You can close the eyes for a moment. Try to draw your elbows still away from each other. Breathing into your front body. With your breath, we'll inhale, palms up, and then exhale. Let's bring those palms in front. Now just shake them out and open and close those fingers a little bit as fast as you can. Now this one, we're going to interlace the fingers, but not in the traditional sense. I want you to move one notch over to the silly side. We'll go ahead and press those palms out, and then we'll inhale the arms up just like we did before. Then we'll exhale, bring the hands behind the head. We'll draw those elbows back. We'll pause. The mind, that monkey mind, just let that monkey mind pause by focusing on your breath. Inhale, palms come up, we'll press up. Exhale, we'll go to the right. And then you can close your outer eyes. Still be conscious of your elbows, drawing them away from each other, softening the muscles of your face. Teeth are separated to relax your jaw. Inhale, palms come up. And then exhale, let's go to the left. And just noticing how the arms feel. Maybe much more open than when we started our class. And with your breath, we'll inhale, palms up, and then exhale, we'll take those arms out and down. We'll shake those arms out a little bit. We'll continue to be mindful of our posture. Let's take our right leg out in front, point and flex. and bring it down. We'll inhale, the left leg comes up, point and flex. And we'll bring it down. This time, let's bring that right leg up and we'll circle. And reverse. And then bring that right leg down. Let's take that left leg up and we'll circle any direction. Admiring your ankle with appreciation, gratitude, and then reversing. And then bring it down. We'll just tap those feet one more time here. And then just lift up all 10 toes. And then bring the toes down. Let's hug that right knee in. Extend it out front. Bring it in and extend it out. Bring it in, and one more. We'll extend it out. Let's bring it in. If we're comfortable, we'll cross that right leg over the left, just to stretch our hips a little bit more. We'll scooch the pelvis a little bit forward. Dorsiflex your right foot. If you have any pain in your right knee, you're gonna skip this. You can cross your ankles, or you can just skip this altogether, but lift your heart gently with your right hand on your right knee with a flexed right foot. We'll exhale and let the chest come out over your right thigh, gently pushing down with your right knee. Then we're going to inhale, we lift our heart, and then we exhale, we gently come down. We inhale, we lift our heart, and we exhale, come down. When you flex your right foot, it engages the muscles of that right knee. And then inhale, lift your heart. Now, staying in this position, if you're comfortable, we'll take the arms up to the ceiling. And then we're going to exhale, the arms come out and down. You touch your fingers underneath your left thigh. And then you inhale, the arms come up. We look up. And then we exhale, we bow forward. Ungrip the toes on the left foot. Inhale, float up. And then exhale, we come down. Let's just stay here for a moment. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then inhale, come up. And then exhale, you bring your hands to your heart. We release our right leg. And we go ahead and tap that right leg all the way down to the floor, to the calf, the top of the foot, the knee, all the way up the leg. Make sure all that circulation is awake. And then we're going to go ahead and hug that left knee in. And then we inhale, extend it out. And then exhale, bring it in. And then inhale, extend it out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Extend it out. Exhale, bring it in. If you've not had hip replacement or knee replacement, you could try crossing the left leg over the right. You move your right foot an inch right. You dorsiflex your left foot. With the left hand on the left knee, you lift your heart. We inhale together, and then we exhale, we come out over that left thigh. And just feel your stretch, keeping that left foot active. We inhale, we come up, and then exhale, come out. We inhale, come up, and then exhale, down. One more. Inhale, we come up, and then exhale, down. Let's hold it just for a moment. Inhale, come up. Let's go ahead and take those arms out and up to the ceiling. And then exhale, we'll bow all the way forward, letting the fingertips touch. We'll inhale, come up with the arms to the ceiling. And then exhale, out and down. We'll inhale, come up. And then exhale, down. Let's do one more on this left leg. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, we'll pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll inhale, float those arms up. And then exhale, bring our hands to the heart. And then we'll bring our left leg down and we'll tap that left leg. Rub it. Rub the knee. Thigh. Both the legs. Let's do our belly a little bit, tapping. Let's do our kidneys, just soft fist up and down the spine a little bit. We'll do our Tarzan tap. Ah, ah, and then we'll tap our shoulders, our arms, all the way down to your hands. And then tap up the right arm, tap down the right arm, the right arm, tap down, and then up, and then under that right arm. Tap across the collarbone, both hands. Tap down the left arm. Turn the left palm down, tap up the left arm. Tap down the left arm. Tap up. Shoulder. Tap down, tap up, tap underneath the arm. Help us fight off dis-ease in the body, getting all that lymph moving. Tap across the collarbone, both sides. Tap the neck a little bit, the back of the neck, front of the neck, the face, the ears, the top of the head, the back of the head. We'll inhale, the palms come up to the ceiling, handstand, exhale, palms down. Inhale, palms up, exhale, palms down. And swirl those hands. And reverse. And then we'll slowly take those arms out to the side. And let's just make sure that there's no tension left anywhere in the body. So we'll do that by holding onto the chair, lifting our feet up, and we count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop our feet down. We lift our hips up. We pigeon toe our feet. Holding the chair with your hands, we pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower hips down. We come up and we say, yay! And then we do let's just do one more. So we'll lift those legs and we'll count 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring those feet down. We pigeon toe the feet a little. We lift our hips and we pulse. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 4, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Yay! Tap those thighs. Rub the knees a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and take the arms out to the side, make a fist and squeeze those arms really tight and release. And one more, squeeze those palms really tight and release. Okay, bring those shoulders up to the ears, squeeze them up tighter, 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 drop. One more, squeeze up, tighter, 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 drop. Bring your hands to your thighs, squeeze the face up like a raisin, and release. Now open those eyes as wide as you can, open the mouth as far as you can, stick out the tongue. Ah! And release. One more time, squeeze the face like a raisin. Release, open those eyes, open the mouth, stick out the tongue. Ah! It's a stretch, nice stretch for the face. Turn your head to the right. Don't turn your shoulders. Come back to neutral, turn the head to the left. Come back to neutral, turn the head to the right. Come back to neutral, turn the head to the left. Come back to neutral. And then opening up the eyes, getting ready for our Shavasana. We can either sit back in our chair. We could bring our legs up on the chair by bringing our back to the floor. That feels really wonderful. If you're able to get up and down from the floor, you can do this. And it feels pretty divine to be in a supine position with the legs up, supported. You might want to try that sometime. If you can't sleep at night, it can help. But right now, just get into your comfortable Shavasana pose, and we'll close the outer eyes and we'll just open the inner ears here. And we'll just listen to the sacredness of our breath, breathing our body without any effort on your part. The body breathes without any effort on your part. The circulatory system works. Your digestive system works. Your elimination works. All the systems of the body do their job. In your body, your job truly is to honor this vessel that you've been given in this life, to treat it kindly, just like we take care of our cars by putting good gas in our cars. We put good, healthy food in our bodies. We are mindful of what we watch on TV and what we read. All those things and the people in our lives also affect us on a cellular level. So as we age, one of the many benefits is becoming more selective. Becoming more discriminant with all the aspects in our life. And very gently bringing your awareness back to your fingers, back to your toes, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes when you're ready. And then bringing your hands to your heart. And together we say, Namaste. Thank you for coming to yoga today. I will see you Saturday, if not before. Everyone have a wonderful week. So happy to practice with you today.